my friends. So glad you could join me. My name is Wonka. Today, we're going to be playing Forza Horizon 4. If you guys are still enjoying, you want to see more, do me a favor, tickle that like button, leave me a comment down below. As always, if you're new here, or you haven't already, be sure to punch your golden ticket by hitting that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's just get into today's episode right away. I hope you guys enjoy, and I think you will.
You know all those shows on the telly where people move away from the city to live here? Well, you can see why, can't you?
We're here in this thing. This was the car pass vehicle back in winter. Haven't gotten a chance to show you guys yet, but I thought I'd start it off today. I think it has like a little I don't know, two-stroke engine in there or something weird, because it has no gears other than reverse and drive essentially. And it's kind of like an electric car in a way, minus I think the electric part. So it just kind of builds up speed in its one gear. It's kind of annoying to drive because it makes this noise the whole time, but it's nothing a few modifications can't fix. It also has some serious body roll when you throw it. Look at that. We have a wheel coming off the ground there for a second. I mean, it's not fast, but it's not terribly slow. As you can see, we're gaining some decent speed, but boy, it's not the greatest. So it is almost the end of spring. It is nearing. It might be the end of spring, actually, by the time you see this. Who knows? I gotta order some damn food soon. I'm hungry. It's breakfast time. Well, not actually breakfast time, but I'm craving some breakfast food, you know? Breakfast for lunch never hurt nobody, right? Thinking Eggs Benedict. You guys like Eggs Benedict? It's that hollandaise, man. I just can't help myself. I'm salivating just thinking about it. So along with the beautiful, might I say, M5 Forza edition that is currently in the seasonal shop that I'm kind of considering buying before it leaves. It's nice. There is also the Ken Block Hoonigan Hoonicorn. You may be thinking, oh, well, I can just buy that in the store. No. This is a different version. This is a new version, a Gymkhana 10 version, I believe it said. So it's special in its own little way. And I've driven it a little bit, and I gotta say, it's nasty. It's also really weird going in the house. It's daytime, coming out of the house, it's nighttime. But this thing is so fast. I can't say I've driven the other Hoonicorn in this game. I drove the Hoona truck. This is a completely different beast. In sound, handling, everything, this is a completely different beast. But boy, is it fun. And it's quick, too. If you just aren't sliding tire, this thing just peels off like a rocket. Look at this. It's insane. I'm gonna die. I'm going so fast. Look out. We saved it. It took some doing, but I saved it. Oh, we're so dead. Oh, told you. You know when you're going over 200 into a tree that it's probably going to be a bad time. Looks like I ain't crossing that river. Honey, I'm home. Oh my goodness gracious. What have I done to the outdoor shed? I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was getting so out of hand. There has been a couple of new vehicles added in the most recent car pass, more obviously coming very soon. And depending on when you watch this, well, maybe it's come and gone. But we got ourselves the Vauxhall VX2. It's like I got peanut butter in my mouth all of a sudden. The Vauxhall VX220 Turbo, which is, it looks nice. It looks, well, I mean, depending on your taste, it looks nice. It looks sporty-ish, let's say that, but it's not. It's kind of terrible. I didn't like driving it. It was not fun at all. And then we got ourselves the 2010 Vauxhall Insignia VXR. I don't know what's wrong with my twos today. Every time I say two, I've developed a stutter. So we're going to be doing something a little bit special with this vehicle, because I don't know about you. I've been looking around the festival here. I'm not noticing a lot of security. I'm noticing quite a lack of security and policing. And at any moment, a riot could break. Who knows? This could all go to hell real quick. So we're going to fix that with our own little fleet of cop cars. in case of emergency, we could pretend to be don't ever pretend to be the cops, okay? But, you know, why not fit a turbo? You know what? I might just do that. Depends on how generous the government is feeling on funding this here cop car. Not sure what's installed, but we could put in a V8. We're not putting in the turbo rally. We could put in a V8. That's pretty American. Now, from my short 3 minutes of research, it appears to me that the only people using Vauxhalls as police cars right now is Europeans, first of all, but it seems to mainly be the UK. So this is going to be a UK cop car. Now, I don't know if the UK people would have the V8, but then again, I don't have like a conversion swap here, so I can't really, it could be turboed already. Let's check that. There's an easy way to find out when you don't know anything about the car. Right here, it has a single turbo on it already. So I'm assuming it's a single turbo V6, but I could be wrong about that. Or we could switch it to a straight V8. We definitely can't be doing anything like this. That's just not professional. Alright? These are the kinds of things that a police car is not going to have. Alright? Just not professional looking at all. Now, you might be saying, well, where's the side skirt? This is where the secret lies. Alright, we got the yellow flashers, we got the blue flashers. We're definitely going with the blue. As you can see, carbon fiber as well, of course. I want to make this a UK cop car, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, I could make it more of a security or patrol vehicle with the yellow lights. But for now, it's only 100. If I want to change it down the road, we can. Obviously, you can place your vote on which one you would like to see. And I know some people might be like, oh, you made the car look dumb with the cop lights. Let's be real. Look at the car in the first place, okay? Sorry if you drive one of these, but like it's not the prettiest thing in the pumpkin patch, all right? We're going to lower it because we can't not. Obviously no drift. No, as much as I would love to, no drift suspension. But we will lower it down there so it sits a little nicer, looks a little more cop car-esque. Now it's like loaded with guns and stuff too, maybe potentially weighing it down. Who knows? I mean, make you draw your own conclusions here. I'm just going to, the cops care about fitment too. Alright, people? It's a thing. Now, I'm not sure if this was recently added in. I didn't know you could change the rim size of stock rims. I thought that was forbidden. Maybe it's just you can't paint it. But apparently, new rims are either on their way or have arrived. They have definitely arrived because I do not remember no Boyd Coddingtons. So, yeah, we got Dub now. I don't think Dub was in here before. I could be wrong. I never really went through the list here with a fine-tooth comb, so to speak. But I don't remember those Lexanis. These Mickey Toms kind of seem to be potentially new. Oh, those Weld Racings have to be new. I don't remember those at all. I wish there was a way to maybe sort by what's new and what's, you know, not new. But there should be a bunch of new rims in here. I mean, not a ton, but they definitely made an effort for us customizers to give us a few more options at the very least. Obviously, a lot of these are not very fitting to a cop car, but I just thought I'd go through and maybe you guys can notice specific ones that were not there before. I don't remember those. That's for damn sure. Ooh, I don't know why, but those, like, they're not really cop-like, but they kind of are. I feel like they're supposed to say speed line where those white blocks are, but for some reason they might be glitched. Definitely a new tire. Kind of fitting for a cop car. I mean, not when you know what the rim is and stuff, but like, if you didn't know what the rim is and you were just basing it purely off of looks, it's a little deep dish, I'll give you that much, alright? Maybe I should pull up a reference picture here. So they seem to use pretty basic stock wheels. I don't know if I could go with those wheels though. I might have to change them to something like a little different. I feel like they shouldn't be deep dish, and they should probably be like that super basic alloy material. Like that's probably the most like the rims that I'm seeing online here, kind of ish. Not really, but you know, we could maybe pull it off. And I know these could be painted, so maybe I could make all of them this color that I'm looking for, but I don't care. This is at least helping me somewhat narrow it down. Those are actually pretty similar to a certain type. However, the chrome kind of makes it not look very cop car-esque. Those actually are pretty close. Alright, well, I went through all of them, and I think the most likely is probably these ones right here. The HREs are good too, but I think these look a little bit less fancy and are probably cheaper because HREs are stupid expensive. I actually like the HREs more, so I guess the HREs it is. The cops got a pretty good budget over there in England getting HREs on their voxels. I like it. I think it fits the voxel style and everything. It's everything I wanted and more. I kind of want to keep the stock engine. I don't think we're going to go for an engine swap. Might not even do weight reduction because I don't think cops would be weight reducing their cars. Oh, I thought those were drum brakes in the back. I was about to be like, really? Seeing as, you know, they got all their equipment in there and stuff like that, we're trying to make this somewhat of a realistic cop car. However, the cops will have modifications to their vehicle. Put a bigger turbo on it, put a better intercooler, get some engine work done, some reinforcement, because you never know, these cops be going over curbs and running reds and drifting. I seen it with my own eyes, I swear. Okay, maybe not the drifting part. It's getting expensive. I'm trying to keep it under 50 grand here if possible, because I don't think the city has this much money to be spending on this stuff. I don't know, maybe the UK cities are different. Maybe they're rich, I don't know. I kind of forgot about the compound aspect. However, it is all-wheel drive, so compound won't be as necessary. You know what, maybe we try it with that, but then as soon as I buy it, it's hard to go back. You know what, let's get the sport compound on there, and we'll lower the speed just a little bit, maybe. Do I want to do that, though? Not really. Like, who am I? Lowering the speed? We'll have to come back, I guess, and see how much power we've got. I wanted to compare the two power numbers and see if I wanted to go for tires or power. But we'll go for tires because we need to be able to, you know, make those quick turns when those criminals are in escape mode. Obviously, we could have went for an S-Class vehicle, but this is just the Vauxhall. You know, there's other cop cars that we're going to be making that will handle the more faster vehicles. The more Sleep is a good thing, kids. Don't avoid sleep. Or don't let things make you avoid sleep either. So instead of trying to create this pattern that I'm seeing online here with the checkers and stuff, which honestly actually wouldn't be that hard to do. It would just be more time consuming than anything, getting everything lined up. So let's see what kind of designs we got here. The police on that one looks a little shaky. The police on that one looks a lot better. So some have the police down the side, some do not in my Google Images search here. And then part of me wants to make my own because I can't find exactly what I want. They're all like close, but not quite where I want them. Alright, I think it's between these two. I like the colors that this guy has going a bit more than the colors that this guy has going. And I also like the fact that this guy cut the colors around the groove there, or the, whatever that is, that little design in the bumper. Well, let's go for this highlighter green one. It seems to be the most popular. Both designs are pretty similar and pretty damn good. Would have taken me way too many hours to do it myself, so I appreciate you. Let's check it out in the Forza. Oh, yes, we chose the right one. This guy even has a pattern so that it looks like reflector paint. Now, when you get real close to it, it gets a little pixelated. But, like, look at it. We picked the right one. This is actually amazing. Well done to this guy. Oh, and this is actually Scotland Police. And there's their Facebook. If you want to follow them on Facebook, that's the number you call. Not 911, it's 101. Don't forget it. You never know when you might be in trouble in Scotland. And I'll show up in this. HRE rims, fitment, and all. It looks like it's got fitment, but it doesn't at the same time. You know what I mean? You know, it's good. It's good. So there's only one thing left to do. We got to put a car horn on it. I don't know if I have anything cop-like. Alright, so hear me out. We either, like right now, I think our best option, because I don't have the cop one, is this. You know, like it's kind of like a you know, it's kind of like a siren if you play it over and over again, you know? Or it's the Queen Escort. Get your Queen waves out. I think we're going to be Queen Escorts. That's what we're going to be. The slide one's pretty good, though. Come on, you got to give that. That's creativity right there, at least. Looks like there's, like, some design on the top, but, like, not at the same time. It's kind of unfortunate how that happened. Sounds good. Let's listen inside. I don't hear the turbo. A little disappointed. It's got an upgraded one and everything. But you know what? I don't need to hear the turbo as long as I can feel it. It's feeling like it wants to go. Oh, I'm hearing the turbo now. Oh, I'm definitely hearing it now. It's a squeaker. Let's see if we hear it from the outside. Or we could probably hear it from here. Oh yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do?
This is Breaker Breaker, the Breaker Breaker, Breaker Bob, Breaker Breaker, Breaker Breaker. We're gonna break a breaker on down to the Breaker Breaker and the B&E and the breaking and entering with the Breaker Breaker. And we're gonna head on over to the Breaker Breaker where we're gonna break some guy's windshield for messing with my car. Alright, Breaker Breaker over. Unit 4 to Unit 12 underscore Unit 11. We are in hot pursuit right now of absolutely nothing. Just going for a sick cruise there, bud.
That's it.
We got a, I believe it was a Ford Focus, just hit my car, spun me out of control into the wall. I'm going to be in pursuit here. This is, I'm 10-9 on 10-8 with Adam's Apple.
There he is. It was a Mazda. He tried to turn around and make it seem like it wasn't him, but I'm onto him. Sir, pull the car over. Sir, pull the vehicle over to the side of the road, and nobody has to get hurt here. Sir, you may already have whiplash, I understand. Sir, he's making a run for it. We're gonna go in for the pit maneuver here. Pit maneuver successful. I've gone into the wall. Gonna have to call the city on that one, get a little bit of repairs in. Sir, you're under arrest. Alright? Enough is enough. Don't you ever come up in my city again. Hey! He's getting away!
As you can see here, we're in hot pursuit of a Mazda who is running away from authorities. Authorities seem to be stuck there on the side of the road. It's almost as if the person doing the news helicopter is the same person that is driving the cop car. We are going to follow this criminal and see just what he is up to. Very reminiscent of the OJ chase. This is very low speed. We're having zero problems keeping up with the assailant and passing if needed to get those nice crispy shots for you there at home.
But you know, we're not here to harass the car people. Car people get harassed by police enough as is, alright? We're just here to maintain some form of civilness, alright? To keep the whiny little locals from complaining about Hooners, alright? To escort the Queen when she inevitably shows up to this Horizon Festival. I mean, how could she not? And most importantly, we're gonna be protecting these kind stunt drivers as they do their thing. Just kidding. This is, you know, cop work just doesn't pay what it used to, or just never paid what it used to. So, you know, gotta take some side jobs here and there.
Hey, there you are. Taking a break from the Frankie Beaumont movie, if that's all right. Thought you might help me with a short film project of my own, up in Edinburgh. Race, you there? Ha, no, kidding. I'm too old for that.
Well, do you at least have any idea of what's happening in this one?
Are you familiar with Claude Lelouch's C'était un Rendezvous?
No.
Look, I'm not usually much for art house cinema, but this is the most famous 8-minute run through Paris ever put on film.
Alright. Except for one problem. We're in England, bro. So, how are we gonna do famous, or are you trying to reenact the English version of this French chase that you speak of? I don't know if the French are gonna be too happy with that, but I think that makes the English happy. So, anything to oblige in the country that is allowing me to visit and rip up their countryside. It's funny how, like, you have to get permission from, like, car companies, and car companies will say no, because if your car game has nitrous and and modifications and stuff. It might make their car companies look bad or whatever bullshit reasons they got. But you can make someone's countryside or country look like a place to just go hooning and nobody cares. You can make it look like a place where criminal activity happens all the time and the police can't find you if you just hide under a bridge and let your star wanted level go away for a little bit, you know? They can do whatever they want. They can make anybody's country, city, town look like a shithole. And nobody could do anything. Well, I mean, you can do something about it. You can always do something about it. Should you do something about it is the question. And do you want to pay the consequences for your actions? Probably not. Let's just go with, let it go. Everybody, 2018 really needs, we all just need to collectively watch Disney's Frozen and just let it go, all right? Every time something kind of bothers you on social media or in the news or wherever, just let it go, bro. Just let it go. Uh-oh. Sorry. Hope this thing isn't expensive. Honestly, don't even know what I'm driving right now. Can I see? A Renault Alpine. Got it. From the 70s, I think it said. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I saw this sitting in someone's garage in this kind of condition, I'd be like, damn, that's a nice old car. But I would have zero idea what the hell it is. NA education. Even though I've met dumb people from all around the world, so we all got NA education if that's the case. You guys gotta stop learning from us and watching the US news. Not that I'm American, so I don't know why I used that, but you know what I mean. We're all getting a little dumber with them. I don't think this girl's ever gone through a roundabout like that. But she just had her cherry pie. Nothing. Ooh, are we gonna do a castle scene? The castle that I'll probably never be able to afford because I buy too many cars?
I'm doing an homage, except I'm using the most beautiful of all the capitals of Europe. What do you think?
Edinburgh? Is that where we are?
Right. Route is set. Got cameras on the car. All I want you to do is open it up in this. Bit of a French reference, but it's got more than enough power. Fast and clean is what we're going for.
Where the hell are the cameras? How are you hiding them so well?
Right. Edinburgh Rendezvous. Directed by Mike Steele. Action!
Imagine when GoPros get that small that you can't even see them.
Now, floor it right down the Royal Mile.
Oh, what have I done? Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Just a quick rewind on your VCR and everything will be right back to normal. The brakes on this old girl ain't great. And when you don't brake early enough, you're definitely in trouble.
Bridge, then hard right and into Newtown.
We also have a damage thing. So we can't be taking damage. But we can't be slouching on the speed either. This is an epic movie scene, alright people? Hollywood ain't got nothing on this British-made short film. Lots of people just chuckled at that line, but it's true! Alright, it's got me in it. And this car. Okay, well now more people are even chuckling, alright.
Back up Princess Street and along the gardens. Come on! Really go for it!
I mean, I'm going for it about as much as a 1970 Renault will let me go for it. In oncoming, nonetheless, just to add suspense, in the damn trolley lane, or streetcar lane. I don't know if this is actually called a trolley.
Without hitting a tram, please.
A tram. Oh, not a trolley? Guess I got that one wrong. Well, you win some, you lose some, and in my case, 0 damage and a pretty damn good time is winning. Oh, there's the damage.
Amazing.
Not a tree.
Better
Please
than
no.
I imagined. I'll invite you to the premiere, kid, but don't tell anyone you were the driver, yeah? We'll keep it a mystery forever.
Why, you don't want me to get more work or something? What is this? I don't get credit? Now my friends will never believe that I was in the movie. Alright, well this could be a bad idea. We might not have time for this. But you know, like I said, money's not not good.
Hey, apparently my little Edinburgh short film caused a stir. It seems the city doesn't appreciate cinema verite. They prefer you to get permission.
Maybe they don't appreciate hooning.
But, well, I didn't tell them about you, and Joel smoothed the whole thing over, so... let's get back to the movie project, shall we? Need you to take this thing down to the southern motorway tunnel. Stunt unit is standing by. I'll be down shortly.
Or maybe they just thought you shouldn't be driving cars or encouraging people to drive cars really fast through their city. You know, looks like movies do need permission. Games, though, they could just do whatever they want. It's gonna be funny when, like, games have to, like, name their cities some kind of parody, like Grand Theft Auto does with their vehicles. You know, just some kind of, like, makeshift, like, instead of London, it's Mundane. It's not like direct parodies, like when people come up with, like, movie parody porn titles. Leave your best movie parody porn title in the comments. See if we can get real demonetized. Oh, this is a demon. I was gonna say, this thing sounds nasty and is extremely fast. And I had trouble believing that this was just a Hellcat. And lo and behold, it's not. Oh my god, the destination's on the other side of the road. Hold on. I made it.
Here we are.
Don't look at the front,
This
though.
is a pretty complicated setup. The guys have been working around the clock. Oh, I know you can handle it, I'm just saying. So, remember when I said a lot of computer stuff? Ignore that. We've got multiple barricades, tunnels, and jumps. Keep your head in the game. If the driving's real, nothing else matters.
Are we gonna drive upside down in the tunnel? Like, what was it? Top Gear? Did Top Gear not do that, but did they talk about it?
79A. Barricade smash. Action!
What the? Sorry about your demon. You know, they only made so many of these, but... Oh. Throw the back end around a bit.
Now, gun it through here. There's a ramp
like
by
that.
the bridge. Jump it. Plow through the junk on the far side. Look at that sky, though. Tunnels littered with big stuff. Follow the route and get some good swerves.
Uh-oh.
Watch out, because there's some big stuff in there, too.
I got some swerves in it. It almost cost me the whole shoot.
Out the final barricade and hit the jump.
Alright, we're at top speed now. Did it.
Nice. Even if this movie doesn't make much sense, I reckon people will see it just for your driving.
Me too.
Maybe that's what they're counting
And
on.
for the demon. And for the demon. Gotta give full praise to the demon. That thing sounded nasty. Well, I'm just gonna sit here and try and catch some people speeding. And just ignore the fact that I'm in someone's driveway. It's not important. We'll catch some speeders, though. Don't you worry. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see some more cop cars in this game, we can continue our cop fleet. Or if you just want to see more in general, do me a favor, tickle that like button, leave me a comment down below. As always, if you're new here or you haven't already, be sure to punch your golden ticket by hitting that subscribe button. And, whoop whoop.
Make sure you hit that like button, because if you guys hit the like button for me, lots of good things happen, okay? And we can grow and do giveaways and, like, subscribe and all that good stuff, okay? Take it easy.